soup.
Yeah, we won.
If the meat fights with
This guy must be a
or
chef.
the pomo,
Okay.
or the pomo says I hate the crayfish. Do you understand? Right? Then there will be no mixture. And then, right, he called me and said, my son, this marriage will be the best to say sorry every
time. So you're welcome to my show.
Right? Yeah. So, if you've not watched the first episode, man, I advise
Begging you to do that. The link is in the description. Watch the first episode, drop your comment, and let's keep the conversation going. And if you're new, remember to hit the subscription button so that you would not miss out from subsequent videos that are dropping on my channel. So once again, you're welcome. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So we'll go dive deep into the next run. The first question here is, was there any green light? I know you made mention of that in the previous episode, but was there any green light that made you made up your mind and you decided to marry her?
Green light.
Green light.
But I think for me, she was green anyway.
Oh my God.
She was just green.
She was just green everywhere.
Green everywhere.
And
you know, and for me, my green light, the most important of it all was the surety of the fact that I knew it was God.
from God.
I was so
Sure.
about it. You understand? And I knew the way God spoke to me, and it was more than just a premonition or the likeness I had in my heart. Was that the dreams, you know, and I also had confirmations from a mentor.
Yeah.
So immediately I had that, you know, I had to tell my mentor, and then funny enough, I didn't even tell my mentor this is the name of the person. And that's why you have to have people who know God also. And the person just told me, is the person from this family? I said yes. Then is this person? I said yes. I was like,
Oh.
I know that was our first encounter.
Ever.
Yes.
Wow.
This is the first time I'm telling the person this is it.
And then
the person was like, is this person? And then we've not discussed about it anything
before.
So I'm actually thankful to God that he would be that direct. He didn't take it through.
You know the way the whole thing was, everything was direct. God spoke to you, and then you called off directly. There was no something like I could not make it, and then something. Then you were so direct. So everything.
Yeah, and it brings to mind that passage that says, God said, with the straight or with the plain, or the sincere, he will be sincere.
Yeah.
I said with the forward, he will be
Forward
forward.
also.
So I guess God, the way God mirrors your response to him. If you play to
Based
him,
on what
if
you're
you want to
doing.
be crooked with him, he'll be crooked with you. Yeah, so I guess that's that.
All right, ma'am.
Okay. The green light.
Yeah. What was that thing?
What was the green light?
I don't want to say everything is green about you.
Oh my! Okay. Let her land. Let's give us. Let her land.
Actually, I want things that are purpose. You know, when he told me about his plan, his purpose, the vision, and everything, and when we shared all of that, like there's this alignment. So that alone, you know, when you've been looking for something, but you just try like fixing a puzzle and everything just fits, match perfectly. Like I could see myself in him and seeing himself in me. Like that was just it. And the fact that God said it should go ahead.
Go ahead.
So
I think like you've seen my questions and you've gone further to answer some questions in front. So when we get to that point, you'll be the one talking, sir. Yeah? So now the next question here is what was the spiritual conviction you got about your marriage?
Yeah.
What's the spiritual
Well, it is that,
conviction?
like I said, for me, conviction is not necessarily about ideas or things or events or happenings. Conviction first has to do with the person of God. are you convicted with God? Are you,
Yeah.
is there a
Connection between you
I
and
think
God.
conviction for me is connection, right?
Yeah.
So there was a connection between me and God, and I knew what He was saying per time.
Mm-hmm.
I could be sure, like Bible said, my sheep hears my voice.
Voice.
Right,
Mhm.
so I could recognize the voice of God per time.
Mm.
So irrespective of the situation, my conviction was not necessarily about the happenings. It was more about the person.
The person.
So for me, the marriage per time was more like, oh, what's the shepherd saying?
Mm.
And he's speaking, and then I went down to the morning of the wedding.
Wow.
Right? I just read my Bible. So every point in time he spoke. Because I won't say that I was, because when we decided to go ahead and then we made the committee and I was like, okay, start introduction. You know, I'm like, intro King, this guy still needs to make some money and like he needs to settle down. And then I was coming back from calls that morning and I said, okay, let me go to my quiet time. And when I go to quiet time, God was like, in somewhere I see somewhere in Psalm, it's like, don't be like a donkey that is stubborn.
Mm.
It was that direct.
Direct.
Yeah, don't be like a donkey
That's stubborn.
When I say you should move, you move.
Move. Ah!
I'm like, okay,
Okay.
Daddy. And then I was still with my parents, staying in my parents' place, and I'm like, oh Dad, let's go ahead. Actually, he was one that told me, when do you want us to do the introduction? I said, Daddy, please, I don't want to hear that right now. I'm working. I was like, okay, whatever. And I go and pray. And God's like, don't be like a donkey. And then I start off my mind. I was like, Daddy, chicken. So that's how it happened. And the morning of the wedding, I go to my quiet time. That's it. You know, God will not speak to you aside from the time you speak. You know, many people don't have a routine of hearing from God. And it's only when situations comes up, they feel like, let us put God on. God, hear me here. What's up? Yes, you know, and then we're like, let's go for 3 days fasting and prayer. God will speak on the last day. No. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I had a routine and God speaks to me through my quiet time or when I'm meditating or when I'm just driving in the car or something. You know, those moments, and God could maximize your moment because He knew He had my ear.
Yeah.
So for me, that was what happened. And then my quiet time on the morning, I opened my Bible again and I was like, I'm going to go with you. Don't hesitate. I'll be with you all the way.
Even the morning of the wedding.
So when I went there, you need to see me in the wedding there. I was
so just chilling.
You know, you're like, man, I'm covered.
Full insurance.
You know,
So
there was no cold feet. There was more like happy feet. Like, come on, what's going on? There's wind behind my sail, you know.
Wow, that's beautiful. All right. Back to the issue of purpose and call in life. She has answered part of it.
Yeah.
So how did you discover that your purpose in life were together? Like, how were you able to recognize your call and purpose in life?
Well, I knew mine first.
First, yes, that's important. That was important.
I knew mine first, and I knew that part of my purpose was to help people discover, help other people discover
their own purpose.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because I'm the kind of person, I love meeting people and
Mentorship.
helping them. Thank God that as many people have had the opportunity to meet, you know, they've left with direction, they've left with insight about what they need to do.
Yeah.
I'm blessed with that kind of mind.
Yeah.
And so meeting her, I remember on the second day, after we had our first conversation on top day, I bought her a book. And I was like, hey, go and write your dreams down. Go and write it down. And I showed her example of, this is my own book. This is how I write. Go and write your own dreams down. So what happened was that on the second day, when we met, because you know I told you on Sunday, in the last episode I said on Sunday we met, I was like, no, I need to have this.
Yeah.
So on the Monday I gave her that book as a birthday gift.
Okay.
And I go write your purposes in this book. So on Tuesday I said we'll meet and review what you've written. And then I open the book, page 1, I'm like, woo, it's like my own too. Oh my!
In your mind, Abby.
Oh my! This is just two together.
Okay, 3. Wow. 4.
This one.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful. So along the line, did you notice any differences and similarities between? Obviously, no. were there differences and similarities in your purpose and calling in life? And how did you handle them?
Differences, similarities. Well, a pot of soup is made up of different ingredients.
Yeah, that's right.
It's still soup.
Still soup.
So purpose was soup. But if salt fights with Maggi,
Oh my.
because Maggi is different, we'll have a pot of soup.
Yeah, we won't.
If the meat fights with Oporoko,
This guy must be a
or
chef.
the pomo,
Okay.
or the pomo says I hate the crayfish. Do you understand? Right? Then there will be no mixture. And then I found that those differences were there. But we had an idea of the soup we wanted to create. Soup being the eventual purpose. So from marriage till now, the ingredients have been merging with each other. Do you get? Right?
Yeah.
And I think that's the safety space that will allow couples to understand that you don't really need to
The 100%.
you don't really need to have similar ingredients. But you must agree that this is the soup
You want. And with the differences, you're able to
You
bring
need
out
those
the
differences.
best.
There's no good ofe salad without a combination of these things. Or
Sorry, can I just
Yeah, I was coming to you.
Soup.
About soup.
Actually, foodie, so let me the illustration.
that was
you
one
gave
of the
about-
red lights, right?
That was on the red light.
Oh, the red lights.
Whoa.
Have you meet someone for the first time be cracking bones in her front?
Jeez.
Oh my!
I didn't give a damn, man.
Man, yeah.
What's up with you?
I remember what you said. I remember what you said.
A babe shouldn't come between a man and his heel.
I remember what you said.
know?
He said you are always yourself. In the first episode, you said
Like I was savoring like, babe, have you tested this?
oh my god.
Guys want to form like, oh, I'm choosing. I'm like, babes, like, maybe this.
Okay.
So he was so real.
Yeah, it was so real. And the illustration you gave about food and everything, the different ingredients. There are some soups that the longer I stay, the sweeter.
Draw soup.
Yeah, I know this. I think white.
On the second day.
The second day.
On the second day.
So that's how.
Battles.
So that's how the journey also in terms of purpose.
Yeah.
Like the more you go, like actually, the differences were there, but the fact that now one of the issue we had, he loves quick action.
Yeah, I'm like,
direct.
Like, you're not telling me anything. What's happening with you?
I'm coming to that.
Do you understand? And she's just like,
chill, guy.
One step at a time.
Exactly. Like, so that alone. So at a point, like my mom said, God, this guy, he pushes me too much. Like, I know we're getting there, but just take your time. I'm the kind of person I like taking my, but he is only just want to go all out. And I think over the time, over the years, he has come to realize that I'm not that kind of person. And with time, I've grown.
with
and
the flow, we've been
yeah.
able to sink in our flow.
And the soup is becoming
Do you
so
understand?
sweet.
Yeah, it's
It's actually becoming so
sweet. You understand?
Because now, like he's the patience, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm realizing that this mixture we can't do without each other. It's so real right now that I literally can't see myself fulfilling
Anything without her. Oh my god. Another punchline.
Yeah, without God,
Yeah.
of course, but man,
Your partner is also involved.
yeah, no, God in her.
Yeah, God in her. Yeah, everything. All right, fine. So how long did it take her to respond when you gave corrections about some certain things that you didn't like? How long did it take her to respond? Was it like a quick response, like pa 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 pa, or it took
She
her?
answered you already now.
No, you answer.
You answer.
Okay, I think I'm a bunch of faults,
Mm.
right? I'm a bunch of faults. That's why I say I'm lucky, because she's handling a lot of things with me. Like, God gave her so much strength, right? But I think God also gave me a heart that, like I said, she's all green for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't correct her like, I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't think I've ever done that to her.
No, never.
Normally, I come at her, I'm like, oh, babes, we could get this better. Or I will even initiate the correction, right? And then she follows. So it's not, there was no time. In short, there are many times she'll come and sit down after I've messed up, when she deals with my mess up, and she's like, okay, is there anything me you don't like? And I'm like,
how?
I'm like, there's nothing actually. There's nothing actually, right? And but we could actually really talk about make this if I was the one, I'd talk
correct
like this
and do
like this. So I'm always answering in the affirmative, always answering her, making her understand that this is a better way to flow at it. And then the moment because she finds out that, and I love her response to that. The moment she realizes, oh, she even contributes to the answers to the issues, and then she's like, I know I need to be
she's humble.
Calm. I know I
she's
need
humble.
to I need to
okay.
Right.
So those were like the virtues you saw in her.
Virtues? I don't, funny enough, I've realized something in marriage. There are a lot of things, everybody has virtues.
Okay.
The question is, are you patient enough to bring them out? Do you understand?
Think about it.
Everybody has virtues. The person that's shouting back at the partner means that the other guy doesn't really know how to dig out. Do you understand? So every person has virtues. Everybody has a level of kindness in him. But if you want to mirror kindness, if you want to be, the Bible says, show yourself friendly to the person you want to be friends with.
Yeah.
Understand? I can't, and the thing is that in this world, it is a rare ability for people to actually address the situation in the affirmative, even when it's negative. And I found out that, like I said, your attitude is everything.
Sure.
Right? And I think in the meditation yesterday, I was saying your altitude determines your attitude. Altitude means that your perspective of things.
Yeah, really see.
So I think over time I've learned not how to see the pain for what it is, but for what it could be.
What it could be.
In the positive. And then I address it as such. I address it proactively. Always looking for the best way forward, the best foot forward.
Yeah. So how about you, man? What were those virtues that you saw in him, or were those virtues you actually thought you could pray on and you wish your partner had?
So full like patience. I used to tell him, even till last week, I said, oh my God, if I had married someone else other than you, I don't know how it would have been. Because I don't go collect.
You will not collect.
He's always the first to say, I'm sorry.
Even if she's wrong.
Even if I'm wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, and
learn.
Baba was the one that told me she.
Yeah, I remember before we got married.
Because he had a very successful marriage, right? And can I say shout out to the OTJ right now? Right, he called me and said, my son, this marriage, you'll be the first to say sorry every time. Even if she's the one that's wrong. And I'm like, okay.
I'm ready.
And she's had to push the boundaries of when I have to say sorry. But I've said it still.
That's one of the fact that he always says so. He doesn't get angry. My husband does not get angry.
But if he does,
I've tried to push,
I've never gotten angry at her.
Yeah,
but I've gotten angry for her.
Okay. Yeah, don't tell us.
Right? Nobody should know if they touch her.
Oh my. Oh.
No, honestly.
You don't see my red head.
No, you know what? I think that's the only thing that's the only time she has ever seen me, man.
Yeah.
Because
disrespecting his wife.
The guy was disrespecting my wife, and I'm like, there's a way you ask a question, the person will really recoil.
Well, calm down.
I just look at the guy. I was like, let's talk like civilized.
My God! At that point, the guy would.
The guy was like, whoo!
Oh God. And
Yeah.
and
But if he had not been
civilized.
I was ready to be judge of the jungle.
For her sake.
Oh my.
For her sake. You're so lucky.
Thank you, I know I am.
Yeah.
Truly speaking, every day I bless God for him. I bless God, like. And when
It's getting hot.
It's getting hot in here.
I think I was saying it. I was telling my younger sister. I said they should be Proverbs 31 man. Instead of Proverbs 31 woman.
Who's about to get a book in the Bible?
Written by her, you know.
Do you know what it means? Feel like even when you're tired, like he's always there in the kitchen.
Wow.
To help me out. Like I hardly see that. I know there are outside bets. He's just one man that, oh my God, like I'm always grateful. That's just it. He has much and lots more inside. I know it's coming out.
Put the ring on him.
It's coming out. We're still digging.
We're still digging deep. All right, guys, this has been fun. I am very sure you have enjoyed this very episode. That's not all. We still have more episodes coming, so sit back, tighten your seatbelt, get that popcorn, you understand, and that Coke, so that you can actually enjoy what we actually enjoy in the next episode.
So some soup.
Some soup with Coke. Are you serious? Please don't try that at home. All right, so this is actually the end of the second episode. It has been fun here, and thank you very much for staying tuned to this very point. I really appreciate. So join you next time on the next episode of this same show with me and my guest. Araromi Josh is the name, and that's the name of the channel. Remember to hit the like button and smash that subscription button if you never subscribe. Now free, it's a free thing, so remember to subscribe and like so that we all go together. Thank you very much. See you in the next episode. Bye.